Hello. How we doing today? My name is Spectrum Dominus, and welcome to What's in the Box Wednesday, episode 44. We're gonna rush through this one. We're not gonna drag this one out. I gotta be completely honest with you guys. I almost forgot to film one today. I'm running low on time. There's a Rays game coming up, and I have to get to work, and time is getting crunched. So I already decided what we were doing today. Last week we were doing a 1988 Donruss wax box. Of course, that is a huge box. It usually takes me an hour plus, but I have about 40 minutes. Now, I know I'm going to be late. I've already decided that it's not going to get done in 40 minutes, but I'm going to do my best. I'm not going to sit here and call out every single card that just point out the cards that matter. Um, as always, Sugar has given us this box. He's looking for some specific things. Those things, I mean, his list is a Roberto Alomar rookie, a Mark Grace rookie. Those are both, I believe, rated rookies. Then he wants the Bo Jackson, the Mark McGwire, the Robin Yount, the Barry Bonds, the Greg Maddux. And then for his other rookies that aren't labeled that way, Kem Caminiti, Jeff Blauser, Tom Glavine, and Ron Gant. If we get any of the special All-Star cards, he's looking for the Mark McGwire or the Dale Murphy. And as far as the Glavine and the Gant goes, because he's a Braves fan, he's hoping for quality that we can send off to get graded for him. So we're not going to take up any time. We're going to get going. If you have any questions on how we do this, why we do this, you should go watch some previous episodes. That's what they're there for. But for now, we're just going to switch to the What's in the Box Wednesday format here in the screen, and we're going to... Now, we have done 1988 before. Every time we do a box, what we do is we'll pull out a couple of the packs of cards and put them to the side. And what we do is that allows us to open some more packs on our Instagram. So if you follow us on Instagram, then you can watch individual pack openings. It's just a one-pack thing, and we rotate what pack is being done each day. So check us out on Instagram. That information can be found out. All our social media can be found in the description down below. All right. So we got 4 stacks here. I'm going to try to go through them as quick as possible without making it so rushed that it's pointless to watch. All right. Anything that is not on his list, I get to keep for the store or for myself, mostly for the store. But there are a few things that I'd be looking for myself. We always take the back card, even if you can't see it. There is glue on these wax pack back cards. I can see them here. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to show up in the camera. So we take the back card, we put it to the side, or I show you, Mike Bielecki is what it was, and I have a collection of glue cards or gum cards as well. Also, we take the puzzle pieces and we try to make a puzzle. So I have a bunch of puzzle pieces too. We'll see if we can put a puzzle together after this, but that'll be off stream. Here we go. All right, so just going through it. Let's see. I am a little bit further away. We did bigger cards last time. So let's see if I can zoom it in a little. There we go. Perfect. Gene Garber. There's Eric Davis MVP. Not what we're looking for. Reynolds. Brent Lee. It's a Joey Meyer rated rookie. There's an Al Leiter rated rookie. That's one I chased back in the day. As a Yankee fan, I was David Cohn. That was one of my favorite guys from back then. And then the Diamond King, our first Diamond King, Scott Fletcher. No one knows who that is. All right, so nothing spectacular yet. Who knows? Maybe I'll put a Diamond King set together. Sell it for $2 on eBay. All right, we got that. Harold Baines is our glue card. All right, Shelby. There's a Bo Jackson. That's the first one of his list. So let's get his list up there so I can see it. That's actually pretty decent. I would say it's got a little Little bit of off-centering left, but really nice sides and borders. I would be very happy with that Bo Jackson card if that was my guy. And that's one of his guys. So congratulations on that card there. Let's see. We'll put it right there so we can look at it later. Continuing on, Gary Pettis, Hojo, Deion James, Tommy John, Diamond King. Got Jim Rice, Mike Diaz, Randy Myers, Yvonne Calderon, MVP, Larry Hernan, and Tony Phillips. All right. Number 3. So this is the set that I learned about rated rookies. There's our glue card is Bill Schroeder. I learned about rated rookies collecting this set, trying to find Roberto Alomar and stuff like that. Mainly Roberto Alomar. That's the Mark Grace is the other one, which is the 2 he mentioned. There might be a third one. Al Leiter was one for me. I got to see what the list is. I really didn't look today. But this is the set. Now, I do feel like going back and looking, this set had the fewest rated rookies that I really wanted. It was mainly all about, there's a glue card, all about that Roberto Alomar at the time. But Robin Yount, I believe that's one of his too. All right, we got 2. Not bad. He is a Robin Yount fan. I am too. I'm a big Robin Yount fan. But that's one of his guys. You have the superstars, the Mark, the Barry Bonds and the Bo Jacksons and the Mark McGuires and for me, Nolan Ryans and Don Mattingly's. Well, not Don Mattingly, Nolan Ryan. That you just are amazing and great and obviously collectible. And then you have your personal favorites. And Yount is one of his personal favorites, and that would be where Mattingly comes in for me as one of my personal favorites. I collect all the Mattinglys, so he always collects Younts, which is cool. All right, Ernie Witt is our glue card. Let's see. Hughes, Tommy Hinzo, Dave Valley. There's Carlton Fisk. That's my catcher. Big Carlton Fisk fan. Todd Benzinger, I believe that's a rookie right there. Someone I collected from back in the day, back before I really hated the Red Sox because I didn't know. Oh, look at that. On his way to the ballpark right now. Going to see a Braves game or a Brewers game. Where are you at? On the way to the ballpark. George Hendricks is our who are they playing tonight? Is our glue card. We have puzzle right there. All right, got Billy Hatcher, Bobby Meacham, Jack McDowell. That is another one. That was after the fact. Kevin Elster, that was one of the big ones we chased. Cubs Brewers, nice. That was a big one I chased again back in the day. Turned out to not be all that much. Will Clark. Dave Winfield. There's the Tom Glavine. There you go. If I'm looking at his list and the way he puts his list, I would suspect that this was his top desired card. I'm going to put it into one of these top loaders that have the special tab here at the top so that when I stick it in a top loader, which I'm doing now, the grading company can pull it out without damaging it. Special card top loaders I've grabbed for our grading purposes. See, it's flapping there. And this card is nice. Nice, very nice centering on this card. That's got potential for a 10 there. There's a lot of dust, but I don't think it's on the card. That's a nice. I hope to get another one, but if not, he got himself the Glavine. I think that's the card he wants most, and now we can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the opening. That's good. Kevin Seitzer. Nice timing. That it is. Grade pile, absolutely. That grade pile of yours is growing, but I got a lot of stuff in the works right now. Buddy Bell is the glue. We're going to be sending grading like twice a month probably, starting mid to late August, maybe September. One to Next Level and one to PSA twice a month, and then every once in a while maybe to SGC, but that's a whole different story. We'll talk about that later. All right, Larry, Chet, John Kruk, Cecil Fielder, Luis Aguayo, Mickey Hatcher, Al Newman, Rob McClure, Glenn Hubbard, Ozzie Smith, Michael Brantley, John Morris, Thad Mosley, and Dwight Evans. And I know that just because I'm sending twice a month doesn't mean that, oh man, that's a sad one. Jose Canseco is our glue card. It's really not that terrible, but oh well. Sorry, Canseco. Just because I'm sending the store's sending twice a month doesn't mean that the people that send with me, the sugars and the ovals and the Todd the Toads, are gonna send every time anymore. I get that, but still, we gotta start stocking the store with graded cards. So we're just gonna send so much that we can open a storefront and have. Oh, there's my guy, Donald Arthur Mattingly. Nice. We can just load it up with tons of graded cards. Obviously, we're gonna have to start low and work our way up. We're gonna go to thing, and people are gonna be like, "This is a Chronicles Justin Hurts rookie," and I'm like, "Yes, it is." I'm like, "It's Chronicles, but it is a rookie. So if you want it, it's a thing, you know." And then we'll work up to all that crazy kabooms and downtowns and all the great stuff that people love that I don't even really get all that much. I'm all about a base rookie card. That's kind of what I like. I like base rookie cards. All right. All right. Devin White is our glue card. We got Mike Kingerly. Let's get it in frame. There we go. Bob Rentley. Nelson Liriano has another lighter. There's a Trammell MVP. Bobby Bonilla. Part of me would like to have enough room. I'm a hoarder. I've always been my whole life, and I'm scaling back. I'm getting rid of all the extra stuff. Just kind of, especially on my PC, going for a limited selection. David Meads is our glue card, but part of me kind of wants to be buying these things and putting the sets together. Oh, I'm missing 7 more cards. Buy another box and find those 7 cards. And just buy whatever I can find, whatever's cheap that day, and put the set together is kind of how I kind of want to live my baseball sports card life. But that requires a lot of room that I don't have. But maybe one day I'll get to that. Matt Williams. That's one of my guys. Got a lot of guys, if you haven't noticed. If you've been here before, you know I have a lot of guys. All right, Steve Lyons, Wes Gardner, Andy Van Slyke, Joe Heskett, Garitas, Mark Thurman, Rick Honeycutt, Rafael Palmeiro, Roberto Kelly, rookie. Back in the day, Roberto Kelly, rookie, was a good one. Oh, we got an Andre Dawson ruined by glue. It's a Jose Canseco and an Andre Dawson. That's the MVP card. I guess it could have been worse. Could have been worse. Could have been the Tom Glavine. So, Steve Trout, Matt Williams, Eddie Murray. Sometimes I read the name off just to read a name off. Most of the time, I'm reading a name off because it's someone that theoretically I might, once I make my final decisions on exactly who I'm collecting, I might consider collecting. There's our puzzle piece. There is Luis Quinones is our glue card. All right. Oh, these are all turned around backwards. Or maybe I collected them back in the day, like Lenny Dykstra or Lou Whitaker. Doubt I'll be collecting any of those nowadays, but back in the day, those are definite mid-carders that at the time. I collect current mid-carders, just because you never know when they're going to turn into something. Charlene Hammaker. Um, so you collect Mark Langston, and if he ever turns into the greatest pitcher of all time, then you have his cards. And then when he turns into, you know, a good pitcher, but you don't really love him for any reason, Jose Lince Palacio, then you just let his stuff go. I have trouble letting go. It's always been my problem. Steve Sachs. All right. Got Glenn Davis. Mike Schmidt, MVP. People have been asking me about the gloves. We're about halfway now, guys. About halfway. And yes, they are specialized gloves. They got rubber tips to help me move the cards and all, but they are kind of bulky, and that's kind of the conversations we get into, is about how bulky it is. It hasn't caused any problems so far, but I do have some other gloves coming in, just white cotton gloves. We're going to give those a try once they're in and see if I like those better. If I have trouble, separating the cards because it doesn't have a smooth rubber thumb tip. Now you can see this one's getting old a little, so then I may go back to it, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, the white gloves, the cotton gloves are more like what you see someone working in an auction house wearing, moving the stuff around. They got, or so much more accessible. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but hey, Willie Randolph. Our glue card is Gary Lucas. Willie Randolph. There's another one of my mid-carders from the day, Eddie Murray. We haven't hit any of his cards recently. Let's read through real quick to make sure I didn't miss any. No Alomar, no Mark Grace, no Mark McGuire, no Kem Kennedy, no Barry Bonds, no Jeff Blauser, no Greg Maddux, no Ron Gant. And All-Star Dale Murphy and Mark McGuire. No, we have not. It's gone dead. We are approaching 75% of the way done, and he has gotten 3 cards. And it started out real strong. He got those 3 cards early. Oh, man. Cal Ripken Jr. is the glue card. How terrible is that? I'm not sure we can even see the glue on that. You know what? Going against the rules. Going against the rules. I can't even find the glue. It's too good of a card. Ruben Sierra. Is that a rookie? No, it's the second year. Does he have an 87 Donruss? He has an 87 tops. I guess that's his second year. Benito Santiago. Andy Van Slyke, MVP. Mike Aldretti. Alan Trammell. Shane Raleigh. Scott Fletcher. And Cal Ripken Jr. One of my guys. I talked about it a bunch on here. People ask me, what do I mean by one of my Lou Whitaker glue card? My starting lineup. My team, and I don't mean it's by what do I think is the greatest of all time, just the Hawk MVP. Your favorite players. Darryl Strawberry, nice. Your favorite players for each position that you've watched over time and you followed and collected, even if they never turned out to be great. I'm not. My favorite third baseman is not. My favorite third baseman is Mike Schmidt, and that's Jeff Musselman's our glue card, and that's respectable. There's nothing wrong with that. But growing up, I had a lot of third basemen that I liked that never really panned out. Robert Ventura, Travis Fryman, Matt Williams, all stars, but not greats. And so if there was no Ryan Sandberg, there's my second baseman right there. If there was no, there we go, Barry Bonds. Finally, we got him another one. If there was no Mike Schmidt, one of those three would be, those three are my next three third basemen. Them three and Wade Boggs, and but if I off the top of my head was doing my top 5 third basemen of all time, it's Schmidt in no particular order: Schmidt, Boggs, Fryman, Ventura, and Williams. Off the top of my head, I'm sure there's someone I'm missing, but so it's that's what I'm talking about, was favorites. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with how great they are. So my first baseman is Don Mattingly. My second baseman is Ryan Sandberg. There's the Roberto Alomar. All right, at least we got him at least one. I mean, this was the card of the set back in the day. That's what you were looking for right there. My second baseman is Sandberg. My shortstop is Cal Ripken. My third baseman is Mike Schmidt. My outfielders are Ken Griffey Jr., Tony Gwynn, and Ricky Henderson. My catcher is Carlton Fisk. So that's my lineup. Against a great lineup, they would lose. I get that, but I loved watching all those players when they were playing. And no active player is allowed to be in my lineup. There are several active players that may end up in my lineup. I have a completely different active players lineup going right now as well. We're approaching the end. We're in like almost the halfway point of the last stack. So once you retire, like Albert Pujols, he kind of gets moved over and judged against the first baseman, and nope, he wasn't good enough, that kind of a thing. So to take over. Willie Wilson, Tim Raines. I got to say, we've done good in the sense of we got good cards. We got that Glavine, which looks amazing. We got the Bonds, Jackson, Alomar, and Yount. Harry Spillman. But from sheer number standpoint, opening this many packs, having 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 cards, 13 if you can count the 2 All-Stars. There we go. Mark McGwire. Perfect. Well, now we're doing a little better. I'm going to say 13, and we had, 5? Now we're at 6. We almost have half the cards. Gary Carter. Kirby Puckett, MVP. All right, Stan Musial. Puzzle piece. Manslaughter is our glue card. All right, Dan Petrie, Tony Bouchard, Harold Baines. Let's go. Mike Scott, All-Star. MVP. There's a Paul Molitor MVP. I like Paul Molitor as well. He's one of my Ken Griffey Dad Griffey Jr. Oh, that's not his name. All right. Sir Hoff. Follow me. There's the Molitor's regular card. All right. Ellis Burks glue. Got Jesse, Whitaker, Tony Fernandez, Billy Ripken. Wonder what it says on his. That's his rookie card, I think. Wonder what it says on that bat there. All right, guys, and final 3. And glue card is Mark Davidson. And we got a Diamond King checklist. Jack McDowell, rookie again. Will Clark. Oh, yeah. Now, this one's centering is not as good as the other ones. But I think what we do is we send them both in. And we're just happy to get them both back. Send one for him, one for me, and whichever comes back graded higher. Is his. All right, perfect. Very nice. I think I finished that. Yeah, I did. Okay. Final 2 packs. And again, we got a Cal Ripken Jr. as, this one's the MVP, but a Cal Ripken Jr. as our glue card. That one's off-centered terribly, too. All right. Will Clark, Diamond King. John Kruk. Fred McGriff. Nothing there. All right, final pack. Final pack. And of everything left, the thing we want the most is a Ron Gant. Looking for a Ron Gant rookie card. Several other things we could get that would be good, but the Gant is the rookie. Von Hayes is the glue that he wants to send in. So that's clearly the second most important card to him. Dan Quisenberry, Mike Greenwell, Buddy Bell, Paul Molitor. If you're a Paul Molitor fan, you hit all 3 of Paul Molitor's cards, so that's something. I'm wondering if anyone else got that. Terry, let's see, Danny Tardival, Scott Sanderson, Wally Joyner, Jeff Ballard, Bob Welsh, Manny Lee, Terry Leach, Dave Stewart, and Claudel Washington. All right, so one of these 2 goes to the store, but that doesn't matter. It's 2 Glavine rookies, which is what we're looking for. It's nice to be able to pull 2 of the best card when you're not guaranteed to pull anything at all. A lot of the cards that weren't even pulled. It's nice to get the best card. He wants one graded. I wouldn't mind one graded. It is not my top priority. But sending them both in to make sure we get the best grade we can might be the route we go, and I'll just be happy that I have one graded, even though it costs me to grade it, but that's okay. Then he got himself the McGuire, the Alomar, the Bonds, the Yount, and the Bo Jackson. So that means he missed. And here's the thing, with him missing this many cards, it is possible that we may do this again in a future episode. He may say, nope, let's get me that Ron Gant. And he's looking for the Mark Grace, the Ken Caminiti rookie, the Jeff Blauser rookie, the Greg Maddux, which is a second-year card, and a Ron Gant, as well as a McGuire and a Dale Murphy All-Star. Which, when he says All-Star, I'm assuming he means those MVP cards. But so we'll look into that in the future. It may or may not happen soon. It won't happen soon, but it may happen in the future. We've got the next 7 or 8 already planned out for you. This is episode 44, so the next 5 I've got planned out, and then for 50 I want to do something somewhat big, so I haven't decided what that is. Next week we're going to be doing a double episode. It's going to be episode 45A and 45B. I will drop them both next week, but I'm going to film them as 2 separate episodes. And the reason why is we're doing something completely different. We're going to open up some old packs of Desert Storm cards. We have 2 series, Series 1 and Series 2, I'm assuming, because one's yellow and one's blue. I don't know much about it, and I'll try to remember to do a little research on this before then. All new Victory series. So special stickers inside and Victory series. I'm going to do a little bit of research on this if I can remember to between now and then. And next week, we're going to go and we're going to do 45A, film it, film the second one, and then post them on the same day as one 2-part episode, so that it's not taking up. We're not going to do it at 45 and 46 and drag it out for 2 weeks. So, but guys, thanks for hanging out. Click the like and subscribe button down below. I appreciate you hanging out for the full video. If you hung out this long, I know these videos are long, but I love doing them, and I want to hear from you guys. Put some comments in the down below if you want a specific thing open, or if I passed by a card that you thought, hey, he said he wanted Mark Grace and you did it. Check the pack again. We had one person let me know that they didn't let me know in YouTube. They let me know on the Discord. They contacted me in Discord and said, "Hey, you said he wanted, and you did that." And I went back, and sure enough, there was a card there, and I just missed it. So, if you catch me making mistakes, let me know. You can let me know right in the comments below, or you can hit me up in Discord. That information is down in the description down below, or Discord, or Instagram, or Facebook. All the ways to get with us, become part of the community. Join us as we have new breaks just listed on Discord. They'll be listed in Facebook tomorrow and on eBay this weekend. So I hope to see you guys in the community and around. And if not, next week, I'll see you then.